So guys, how's it going? Dog? Baxter? Cat? You good? Because we are going to be in here for a long time, and when it's days like this it means we can't really get out because it's raining. Although I did take Baxter for a long run just about 10 minutes ago, so he was knackered because he was going a bit mental. But I'll just show you our place. I have to keep my bin up there now because the cat and the dog just love it. I've got to cover all this at night time, or alternatively lock them out there, which I don't like to do because we're in lockdown and we all like to hang out in the lounge room of my caravan, 15-foot Marion, and in a caravan park with nobody around. So it's like when I go for a walk, it's like being in a little resort actually, minus the people and all the fun atmosphere, I guess. But still, if you have a creative mind, you can create fun. And we go for walks down to the boathouse, which has got a swimming hole and a water slide, a couple of kayaks, which I don't really use just in case I have an accident. Yeah, so I take the dog in down there, and sometimes the cat actually ventures out because there's no one else around, so she's pretty brave. She's only a new addition to the family. She arrived about a week ago, and I just came home after picking my dog up, who's only 4 months old, from Christchurch. And she arrived home, and then she arrived on my doorstep, and she was sitting out the front of the tent, and I pulled up, and there she was. So gave her a bit of food. She's only about 12, 13 weeks old, poor little thing. Hey, Kiko. Oh, hello. So she's come along and real nicely with the dog and the cat. Dog and the cat get on awesome actually. And I haven't really come up with a name for her, so if you can suggest something, that'd be cool. She's quite grouchy when you move her, but apart from that, she's loving, totally loving, and she loves Baxter. She just loves him to death, but she stirs him. And he's just a big, beautiful dog. He's getting bigger now. He's 4 months old. Baxter, retriever cross collie, all the way from Hamilton, eh, boy? And yeah, he flew down and was pretty much in total shock, the poor little fellow, when he arrived at Christchurch Airport after being in a box for 5 hours. And he also got car sick on the way to the airport in Hamilton, and he got his shots the day before, so he's still getting over his vaccine shots. And he got into this box, and he had to stay in a box for an hour before he got onto the plane, and then it was a 2-hour flight to Christchurch, and then he had to stay in a box for an hour afterwards. So you can imagine he was looking pretty sheepish, a poor little fella. So when I opened the door to his little dog cage, he was just sat there and is cold as and shaking like you wouldn't believe. So I gave him a handful of biscuits and pretty much saw a little wag in his tail, and that was our connection really. So but unbeknown to him, he had to jump in the back of my truck from Christchurch and drive another 3.5, 4 hours to Kurau. So by the time we got to Kurau, he was pretty well bonded with me. So I kept him busy talking and stopping and playing and peeing and all that sort of stuff on the way. So eventually he started getting there, and now he's pretty good. He's still a little bit shy, but he's come along far a long way. He's awesome. Got a great personality, and yeah, Baxter's his name, and he's going to be a handful. I think he's going to be a big dog. He's 10 kilos when I picked him up, and I think he's about 12 kilos now. So he's growing, and almost 2 weeks since I've had him. But good timing, because we're in lockdown, and so the cat and the dog and myself are just hanging here. There's my wine. And yeah, we're going to try and document some of this stuff that we're doing over the next 4 weeks. This is my living area. TV, Netflix, Disney Channel. So I get all the Star Wars programs. And there's my daughter's unicorn. Uni, she comes up every now and again, but she's gutted she can't come up because she's in lockdown in Queenstown with her mother. There's my little plant section. We'll talk about those later in another show. And I have a very small fridge, so I have to be very careful what I buy and how I use it all, because it's, you know, don't want to spend too much time in the supermarket. And this is my outdoor section. That's my gym. There's some chair to hang out. There's the barbecue. I got all this down here so the all the dogs started digging holes, so I put the carpet down there for him so he doesn't dig bloody holes. But who knows, he'll start digging somewhere else, I reckon. And these are all my neighbours, but none of them are here. They're all in Oamaru, I think. And there's my car. That's my company, Waitaki District Council, I work for. Yeah, so this is me and a bike. That's Twitty Bird. So yeah, take it easy. I guess you should have a look at me. Hey guys, I'm Marcus, and yeah, commonly known as Alpine Aussie. And yeah, there's Baxter licking his balls. Hey boy, hey Baxter. See ya. See you guys. Catch you next episode.